Om Agnanatimirandasya Grananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So now we are in this chapter, the son of Drona punished. So far this chapter so Ashwatthama has killed the 5 sons of Pandu, and then the Pandavas are deeply aggrieved, particularly Draupadi, and Arjuna promises her that he will have Ashwatthama killed. Then Ashwatthama releases the Brahmastra. Then Arjuna is able to neutralize and withdraw both the Brahmastras. What he had left counteraction, then what was left by him? Then he doesn't kill Ashwatthama, but instead he binds him like an animal and he brings him. So he hesitates to kill him. Krishna, the Lord reminds him that he has promised, and it is as per dharma. Still, Arjuna is not inclined to kill him. Arjuna is hesitant. So Arjuna is hesitant to kill. Same thing, even now Draupadi, she sees Ashwatthama, she gives even one more step further. So immediately she offers him respects, saying he's our Guru, is a Brahmana, is a Guru. So even though he's the one who is a culprit who has killed all her children, she is respecting him. And then she is giving the arguments why he has to be released. She's telling, release him. He's the son of a Brahmana. He's the son of Dronacharya. So we owe so much to that family. So whatever we are, it is all due to them. We learned the military arts from them. So like that, she's glorifying Ashwatthama's family, Dronacharya. So she's giving one reason after another why we should respect them rather. That way she's saying. So we'll continue that. The 46th verse. Tad dharmagna mahabhaga bhavatir gauravam kulam vrijinam narhati praptum pujyam vandyam abhikshashaha. O most fortunate one who know the principles of religion, it is not good for you to cause grief to glorious family members who are always respectable and worshipful. Definitely, Dronacharya is respectable, is worshipful. Guru is treated as equal to God. Sakshadharitvena samasta shastra. So, Draupadi is reminding this principle that Guru, Acharya, should always be respected. As much respected as much as God. So, in that consideration, she's saying that family, the Dronacharya's family is also in connection with that Acharya, that Dronacharya. So they are also respectable, worshipable, like that. So Gauravam Kulam Pujyam Vandyam. So she's telling. And you are aware of Dharmagna, you are aware of the principles of religion. The next verse she says, Marodi dasya janani Gautami pati devata yataham mrita vatsarta rodim ashrumukhi muhu. My lord, do not make the wife of Dronacharya cry like me. I am aggrieved for the death of my sons. She need not cry constantly like me. So definitely she's aggrieved, but she's telling the same thing should not happen to Dronacharya's wife. So her children being dead, she's feeling a lot of pain, but she doesn't want to give that pain to Dronacharya's wife. So here she has only one son, Dronacharya's wife. That is Ashwatthama, and Ashwatthama is killed. Then the same position, like what she is feeling, she has to feel. So here, Srila Prabhupada says this is a quality of compassion she's showing, and particularly a Vaishnava. She being a great Vaishnavi, so she's showing this natural quality of compassion. Compassion is another person suffering, so they cannot see paradukka dukki, cannot see others suffering. So she's forecasting what will happen. If suppose Ashwatthama is killed, what will happen to Dronacharya's wife? So she being compassionate to her suffering of Ashwatthama's mother, she's feeling, let us not give her pain, let us not make her cry. So let us spare his life. So she's requesting, she's giving one more argument like this. So anyway, fate has happened that my children are dead. I have to suffer, I have to bear that pain. Let not the same pain come to Dronacharya's wife. She's saying that. So after this arguments, yehi kopitam brahmakulam rajanyir ajitatmabhi tatkulam pradatyashu sanubandham shucharpitam. So this is the final argument. She says, if the kingly administrative order, being unrestricted in sense control, offends the Brahmana order and enrages them, then the fire of that rage burns up the whole body of the royal family and brings grief upon them all. So the society is so made, the Brahmanas, the Kshatriyas, the Vaishyas, Shudras. So the Brahmana class so is always respected, and the Kshatriya class, if it is respectful to the Brahmana class, then it can manage nicely. So it receives direction, the Kshatriya class from the Brahmanas, then it can administer properly, being advised by the Brahmanas. Otherwise, the whole society will be topsy-turvy. So she's telling this happens because the Kshatriyas, they may become unrestricted in sense control. Then they will offend the Brahmana order. Then not only the particular person, the whole family will be burnt. So we hear the Lord himself showing that the destruction of Yadu dynasty. Of course, it's a transcendental pastime of the Lord, but just one way, a kind of teaching. So when the Yadu Vamsha, the princess Samba and all, they wanted to just cut some joke with the Brahmanas there. And it ended up finally the whole Yadu Vamsha was destroyed. So anyway, it's the Lord's Leela, but just we can see how things can turn up just by the rage of Brahmana. The whole family can be destroyed. We hear the history of Vena later on. Vena Maharaj was a king. He offended the Brahmanas. He was killed. Just by their curse, they were killed. So previously, Brahmanas were used to be so powerful, so pure. So they did not have to pick up weapons. Just by their curse, the things would act like that. So she's reminding, Draupadi is reminding Arjuna that it is not good. It is not good to take this action against Ashwatthama. Then Sutta Goswami, so he says, Dharmyam Nyayam Sakarunam Nirvyalikam Samam Mahat Rajadharma Suto Ragnya Pratyanandat Vachod Vijaha. Sutta Goswami said, O Brahmanas, King Yudhishthira fully supported the statements of the queen, which were in accordance with the principles of religion and were justified, glorious, full of mercy and equity, and without duplicity. So somebody can read this purport.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Maharaja Yudhishthira, who was the son of Dharmaraja or Yamaraja, fully supported the words of Queen Draupadi in asking Arjuna to release Ashwatthama. One should not tolerate the humiliation of a member of a great family. Arjuna and his family were indebted to the family of Dronacharya because of Arjuna learning the military science from him. If ingratitude were shown to such a benevolent family, it would not be at all justified from the moral standpoint. The wife of Dronacharya, who was the half body of the great soul, must be treated with compassion, and she should not be put into grief because of her son's death. That is compassion. Such statements by Draupadi are without duplicity because action should be taken with full knowledge. The feeling of equality was there because Draupadi spoke out of her personal experience. A barren woman cannot understand the grief of a mother. Draupadi was herself a mother, and therefore her calculation of the depth of Krupi grief was quite to the point. And it was glorious because she wanted to show proper respect to a great family. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. So, Dharmaraj himself, Yudhishthir Maharaj, he supported. So, Srila Prabhupada brings up the point. Sometimes some false charge is put that in Vedic culture, women are treated or seen like slave. No. So, here we can see Maharaj Yudhishthir himself is accepting the statements of Draupadi, and next the coming verse shows everybody accepted, everybody in the palace, Nakula, Sahadev, Arjuna, even Lord Krishna. So it was not that their opinion was not valued, or they were not knowledgeable, or they were ill-treated, anything like that. No. So we, in fact, Krishna was encouraging few verses before, just testing Arjuna. You kill him, kill Ashwatthama. But now after the arguments given by Draupadi, everybody says, yes, perfect. So whatever she has told is correct. It's as per religion, it's it's justified, it's glorious, it's full of mercy, equity, without duplicity. So everybody is fully appreciating and fully accepting whatever she's putting forth. Nakula Sahadevascha Yudhano Dhananjaya Bhagavan Devaki Putro Yechanye Yascha Yoshita. Nakula and Sahadeva, the younger brothers of the king, and also Satyaki, Arjuna, the personality of God and Lord Sri Krishna, son of Devaki, and the ladies and all others all unanimously agreed with the king. So there were unanimity, it is said, unanimously agreed. So there are no arguments against, they were all in for the arguments of Draupadi. They all said, yes, it is perfect. One should not kill Ashwatthama, one should release him. So they were all unanimously, they agreed. Bhagavan Devaki Putra. So it is said about the Lord, he is Bhagavan. It's not ordinary person. So everybody's name is given, but for Krishna, Devaki Putra, it is said is Bhagavan Devaki Putra. So the Lord always he stands out. He is the Supreme Lord. He's not one amongst us. So here it is, Sutta Goswami is telling, even the Lord was fully supported the statements of Draupadi. Even he accepted. But only one person did accept. Tatra marshito bhimas tasya shreyan vadha smritaha nabartur natmanascharte yohan suptan shishun vrita. Bhima, however, angrily disagreed with them and recommended killing this culprit who had murdered sleeping children for no purpose and for neither his nor his master's interest. So other side of the argument, Bhima is again reminding he killed. Whom he killed? He murdered sleeping children. So who didn't have any instrument, who didn't have any weapons to fight, and children, not even grown-up adults, for no purpose, for neither his nor his master's interest. For no interest for Ashwatthama, no interest for his master Duryodhana also. So this person has to be killed. So he's still standing with the opposite argument that he has to be killed. Nishamya bhima gatitam draupadyacha chaturbhujaha alokya vadanam sakyur idam aha asaniva. Chaturbhuja, the four-armed one of the personality of Godhead, after hearing the words of Bhima, Draupadi and others, saw the face of his dear friend Arjuna and he began to speak as if smiling. So here Lord Krishna is said as Chaturbhuja. So the Lord, previous statement it was said Bhagavan Devaki Putra. So here it is said he is Chaturbhuja. So the Lord is always transcendental. His position is always transcendental. Whether he's two-armed, he's four-armed, whatever it is, he is the Lord. So Srila Prabhupada explains in the purport, sometimes Narayana is generally accepted as Lord, not Krishna. So no, Krishna is the original form of the Lord rather. So here also it is said, Krishna showed his four-armed form. Whenever required, he can show. He not only four arms, he can show any number of arms, unlimited arms, as he has shown to Arjuna in the Vishwarupa Darshana. So the Lord is unlimited, his unlimited potencies, unlimited arms, everything is unlimited. But still here it is said, because the situation was like that, we can imagine Draupadi, Bhimasena is wanting to kill and others are trying to obstruct him, particularly Draupadi, trying to stop. So Krishna showed the other two arms to pacify both of them. So he intervened between them. That's why it is said Chaturbhuja. I showed his four-arm form. It is explained like that by Sridhar Swami, the Acharya Sridhar Swami, the commentator. So now Lord Krishna intervenes. One side is Bhimasena, another side is Draupadi, Yudhishthir Maharaj, Nakula, Sahadeva. Everybody is saying we'll leave Ashwatthama. So the Lord intervenes and he says, Shri Bhagavan Vacha, Shri Bhagavan. Again, for Lord Krishna, he says Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Brahma Bandurna Antavya Atatayi Vadharhanaha Mayevo Bhayam Amnatam Paripahya Shasanam Kuru Pratishritam Satyam Yattat Santvayata Priyam Cha Bhimasenasya Panchalya Mahyam Evacha. The personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna said, a friend of a Brahmana is not to be killed. But if he is an aggressor, he must be killed. All these rulings are in the scriptures and you should act accordingly. You have to fulfill your promise to your wife and you must also act to the satisfaction of Bhimasena and me. So Arjuna is being told by Krishna that he should solve this dilemma. It's a dilemma what to do. Whether Ashwatthama should be killed, whether Ashwatthama should be spared. So what is right, what is wrong? So Arjuna has to decide now. Arjuna was perplexed because Ashwatthama was to be killed as well as spared, according to different scriptures cited by different persons. As a Brahmabandhu or a worthless son of a Brahmana, Ashwatthama was not to be killed. But at the same time, he was an aggressor also. And according to the rulings of Manu, an aggressor, even though he be a Brahmana, what to speak of an unworthy son of a Brahmana, he is to be killed. Just like it is said here, Dronacharya was also killed. Dronacharya was certainly a Brahmana in the true sense of the term, but because he stood in the battlefield, he was killed. But although Ashwatthama was an aggressor, he stood without any fighting weapons. So now Ashwatthama has been arrested, he has no fighting weapons. So the ruling is that an aggressor, when he is without weapon or chariot, cannot be killed. So all these were certainly perplexities. Besides that, Arjuna had to keep the promise he had made before Draupadi just to pacify her. And he also had to satisfy both Bhima and Krishna, who advised killing him. This dilemma was present before Arjuna, and the solution was awarded by Krishna. So previously also when Ashwatthama was arrested, immediately Krishna was encouraging Arjuna to kill Ashwatthama. Immediately, he was just reminding him, see, kill him, kill him, kill him. He was giving the reasons. But now again, after he was brought to the palace, and then Draupadi is requesting him to be released. Again, Krishna is telling Arjuna, now you decide. Now you decide as per scripture. You find a proper solution that will satisfy all of us. So all of us are happy by the actions. You find a midway. Now Arjuna says, Arjuna, what he will do? Suta uvacha Arjuna sahasa gnaya harerardam atasina manim jahara murdhanyam dvijasya saha murdajam. Suta Goswami said, just then Arjuna could understand the motive of the Lord by his equivocal orders, and thus with his sword he severed both hair and jewel from the head of Ashwatthama. Contradictory orders of different persons are impossible to carry out. Therefore, a compromise was selected by Arjuna by his sharp intelligence, and he separated the jewel from the head of Ashwatthama. This was as good as cutting off his head, and yet his life was saved for all practical purposes. Here, Ashwatthama is indicated as twice born. Certainly, he was twice born, but he fell down from his position, and therefore he was properly punished. Vimuchya rashana bhaddham balahatyaha prabham tejasa maninahinam shibira nirayapayat. He, Ashwatthama, had already lost his body luster due to infanticide, and now, moreover, having lost the jewel from his head, he lost even more strength. Thus, he was unbound and driven out of the camp. Thus, being insulted, the humiliated Ashwatthama was simultaneously killed and not killed by the intelligence of Lord Krishna and Arjuna. So, Ashwatthama had some special power by some kind of money on his head. So, it is said already any person who commits a sinful activity, he loses bodily luster. So, it is said he had already balahatya hata prabham. Already he had committed a sinful activity and he had lost his whatever power, some power, whatever he had. As a Brahmana, he had some power. So it had gone. Now even more power after Arjuna removed the jewel from his head. Vimuchya rashana baddham. So palahatya tapram tejasa manina hinam. So his money, he had some special powers. So it is said everything was finished. So it is said this humiliation is also like death for a person. Krishna in the Gita also tells to Arjuna. Arjuna, when he proposes that I will go to the forest, I don't want to fight. So Krishna says, for a respectable person, humiliation is worse than death. So better you die, Arjuna, than instead of suffering humiliation after that. That as if you have run away from the forest, from the war, you have run away to the forest. You have run away to escape for life like that. So better die. So humiliation for a respectable person is worse than death. So like that, Ashwatthama one way is humiliated, insulted, his money is taken away. It is driven away now. All the wealth is removed. So next verse finally summarizes. Coming verse. Vapanam dravina dhanam sthanan niryapanam tata yeshahi brahma bandhunam vadho nanyo asti daihikaha. So this is the Vedic statement which says how a Brahma Bandhu should be punished. Cutting the hair from his head, depriving him of his wealth, and driving him from his residence are the prescribed punishments for the relative of a Brahmana. There is no injunction for killing the body. Yes. So it is said this is how one way killed, but the same way, same time not killed. So definitely, somebody's wealth is taken away, somebody is driven away from his residence. So everything is taken away from him. So what is there? What is there with him? So one way, taking away all these things is like Arjuna forcing Ashwatthama one way to atone, to take some measures of tapasya, go to the forest, do some tapasya. So he atone for his, so he's not killed immediately. He's given a chance. given a chance in the sense, at least his mother knows that my son is somewhere alive. He's not killed. He is not died like that. So that itself is some kind of a pacification for Dronacharya's wife. But at the same time, he's punished. He's punished. He's not given any social responsibility. He's not given any position. Nothing. He's driven away from his residence. He's driven away from his position. All the wealth is removed. So he just has to now atone for his activities by doing some prayashchita, by doing some tapasya. That's all. So it is said this is the right way of punishment. Correct? Basically, Brahmabandhu is supposed to know religious principles, but some way Ashwatthama lost himself, lost control over his mind, lost control over his senses. In a fit of rage, in a fit of anger, he acted in a way that one should not act. Even a Kshatriya will not act like that. So here, Kshatriya will not kill a person who is unarmed. Kshatriya will not kill a person who are children, or somebody who is enemy who is sleeping. They will not do. There are so many rules of warfare, rules of killing. So, but even being a Brahmana, much higher than a Kshatriya, he lost all his discrimination. So Ashwatthama lost, because his father was killed, he lost his complete control of senses, completely became crazy, mad. Because of that madness, he acted in all these ways, what we see. So punishment has to be given. So punishment was given for him in the sense of his life was spared, and the remaining part of his life he has to atone for his gross sinful actions, what he has done. So that way, life was spared. Otherwise, in one way, it was as good as being killed. As good as being killed. पुत्र शोकातुरा सर्वे पांडवा सह कृष्णया स्वानामृतानां यत्कृत्यं चक्रुर्निर्हरणादिकम्. Thereafter, the sons of Pandu and Draupadi, overwhelmed with grief, performed the proper rituals for the dead bodies of their relatives. Thus ended the Bhaktivedanta purport of the first canto, 7th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled "The Son of Drona Punished." Okay, this is the presentation that was given. So here it is said, 6 and Draupadi's analysis of the situation. 6 reasons given by Draupadi not to kill Ashwatthama. The first reason she gives is in the 43rd verse. Ashwatthama is a Brahmana who is like a spiritual master. Brahmana Nitaram Guruhu. Yeah. So immediately Ashwatthama is brought. The Draupadi offers her obeisances to him, like a guru who is offered obeisances. So she says he's a Brahmana, he's our guru. So, and he says, Murchetam, release him. So she starts her arguments with that. Then, in the next verse 44, she reminds the Pandavas' obligation to Dronacharya as their martial guru, so they should not kill Dronacharya's son. First of all, she considered Ashwatthama himself a Brahmana. Because he was a Brahmana, but he fell down from the position. But she still continued to treat him like that. Then she reminded, after all, this Ashwatthama is the son of Dronacharya, who is our guru. So, how we can kill?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. In the picture here, who is being tied here, Prabhuji?
This is Ashwatthama. Ashwatthama is tied and is brought, no? He's brought by Arjuna. Draupadi is offering him respects.
Doesn't look like one, he looks like a small boy. This is Ashwatthama.
Okay. He looks very.
Yes, young and boy, like, I was wondering.
He is kneeling down, I guess.
What, Mataji?
He is kneeling down. On his knees.
Yeah. He's kneeling down on the knees, I think. Looks like, yes. That's why the height is less. Yeah.
But here we see some other scene, like, there's someone is being attacked here. Good.
Krishna, no, Mataji, Ashwatthama is kneeling down. They've tied with ropes.
Yeah, they are tied with ropes.
No, just
And
behind that. No, behind
behind
that.
that, Bhima is trying to attack and Krishna is trying to stop.
Yeah,
So it's Bhima.
yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, then so first reason, as a Brahmana, Ashwatthama himself being given a special respect. Then because of Dronacharya, then she's considered in the position of Dronacharya's wife. And the whole family, she's telling we should be respectful to them. It's a glorious family, respectable and worshipful family. And by her own comparison, she's feeling her pain. That pain should not come to. And she said, she said Dronacharya did not accept Sati because her son was there. So if son is there, she doesn't have to accept. But now if you kill him, then what she will do? She has to accept Sati or what? So that was her argument in 45th verse. Dro Gautami Pati Devata. So she's telling. So she did not accept. Though she's such a chaste wife, she still did not accept Sati because her son was there. So, but if you kill him now, does it mean that she has to also accept Sati now? So that way, she is telling, don't do that, don't kill him. The whole family should be respectable. Then she is comparing herself, her pain to the pain of Ashwatthama's mother. And so she's feeling, let her not feel the same pain. And finally she said, as a Kshatriya, they should not insult the Brahmana. So offending them will destroy their own family. So she is giving that general principle. So this way, the 6 reasons are listed here. But Srila Prabhupada also says in the purport, while one should be mild and gentle, in the name of being mild, one should not lose one's sense of discrimination. It is good, the nature to be mild, gentle, but still discrimination should be there. Discrimination should be there. Like Arjuna has punished Ashwatthama. It's not that he just released him just like that. No. Punishment has to be given. So discrimination should be there. Draupadi's tolerance highlights the quality of compassion with pure devotee. But Draupadi's personally, her quality shows her position as a pure devotee. A pure devotee has the natural qualities of compassion. So even against an enemy, they don't want to counteract. So that is her quality, her greatness. It has to be understood like that. It is said here. So decision by Draupadi to forgive Ashwatthama is dharmyam, according to dharmyam. Why is dharmyam? Because it's according to religious principles. It's nyayam. Since Pandava, okay, meaning Draupadi's decision is justified. Justified because Pandavas learned martial art from Dronacharya. It would be ungrateful for them to kill Ashwatthama. Sakarunam, full of mercy. Mahat, glorious. Samam, equity. Nirvedikam, without duplicity. So Srila Prabhupada also explained this in the purport. Opinions of Yudhishthira, Arjuna, Lord Krishna, and other Pandavas. Bhima disagrees on forgiving or leaving Ashwatthama. Arjuna's confusion, dilemma on what to do with Ashwatthama. In order to satisfy both parties, Lord Krishna, Bhimasen wanting to kill Ashwatthama, by Maharaj Yudhishthira, Draupadi, Nakusade wanting to leave him. Arjuna takes shelter of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna organizes the situation, indicates to Arjuna. Arjuna takes proper steps by cutting off the hairs, taking out the jewel of Ashwatthama, and leaves him without wealth and residence, which is proper punishment for a Brahma Bandhu, relative of a Brahmana. Okay. Thank you, everybody. So this session is done. So if anything, anybody has any questions, any comments?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, jewel means crown, no, Prabhu, or something else?
Some money. It is said some jewel, some money.
Not crown.
Some, I don't know what kind of a jewel, but it had some special power, looks like. Having that jewel itself, it gave him some extra powers. So it is said, first of all, he had lost his powers due to that killing. And now after this removal of his money, he further lost all everything.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, I have one doubt related to Sati. So Sati, isn't it directly related to the spouse? Like only when the husband dies, they'll do Sati, you know? Or, I mean, what I was trying to tell is, of course, in the purport, it is put that the son is a representative of the husband. But the Sati is a concept which is taken on the death of the husband, right? But why have they quoted here that on the death of the son? So is it because she'll become an orphan and there'll be nobody from that point of view, or?
No, it is sometimes it is said
Thinking-
son represents the father.
Ah,
The father is
Actually-
represented by the son. So that way, Dronacharya, though he had died, so he was
Ah.
represented by Ashwatthama. So
Prabhuji,
she did not
Prabhuji.
accept Sati. It is explained there.
okay. So because the son was alive, she
Son
did
was
not
alive,
want
and
to
son is representing
of
father.
the okay
Because
father.
of that,
So
she didn't accept.
she did not. Okay, understood. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So Sati, when they have small children or responsibility, they don't normally take.
Yeah, one way we find in
Kunti Devi does
Kunti
it.
Devi's, yeah, Kunti
Kunti
Devi.
Devi.
Yeah,
Kunti Devi's
got
also.
it.
And it used to be voluntary. Mainly, what is explained,
okay.
it used to be voluntary. There is no force. There is no force. So when they have such kind of a separation, such kind of pain, they voluntarily used to take it up. It was not that a custom or a tradition or culture. Everybody is doing it, so they have to. It's not like it was a voluntary thing.
Understood.
Yeah.
But later they
But
were
when-
forcing.
yeah.
Later they were
Later it was-
forcing, Prabhuji.
Yeah, it was forcing. It was forced.
Yeah.
That's how it had to be stopped. It had to be stopped. Nothing is by force. It's all voluntary.
And once Ashwatthama would die, obviously she also would she would be as good as dead only. Because without
Yeah,
the son,
already
she
had
would
pain.
be as
Yeah,
good as dead.
so much pain. So already pain is there, but more pain, and then she will also maybe take up Sati or something like that. If so, yeah.
I think Ashwatthama is a Chiranjeevi. He is still here in this world.
Yes,
Hmm.
sir. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
they say. Yeah.
Another thing, I got some information about this money on the net. That
Ah.
the jewel in Ashwatthama's forehead.
Yes, Prabhuji. You're not audible, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhu, you are trying to say something?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I think we have lost him.
Okay. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, one more thing, like the woman, like they said, when they're young as a girl, father looks after the child, yes, the daughter, and then after when she's young and she's married, husband takes care of her, and then in old age, the son takes care. So that's why maybe she didn't follow the Sati, the rule of Sati,
At
as
an old age,
she
at an
had
elderly
a
age,
son.
yeah.
Yes,
Son, she had a son.
the son
Yes.
is there. Yes. Prabhuji.
Excellent.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. And about the crown, I think so. The jewel is the crown which all the sannyasis they keep it, no? So they get a kind of power with that, and the great prestige is also there in having. So even once it was chopped off, so it is really as good as death only to.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, can I tell something about that jewel or
Money?
something?
Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji.
I got some information from. It says, can you hear me, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it says it's an inborn gift. It's a jewel situated in the center of his forehead. It was not an external ornament, but a part of his body right from his birth. So his father Dronacharya performed severe penance to satisfy Lord Shiva, desiring a son who possessed the same prowess as Shiva himself. Ashwatthama was born as a partial expansion of Lord Shiva, and the jewel was a divine gift to ensure he remained invincible and protected throughout his long life. So jewel has acted as a biological and spiritual talisman that granted Ashwatthama several superhuman abilities, like protection from physical ailments, invincibility against any kind of weapons, including celestial and terrestrial weapons. They could not kill him. Immunity to lower entities, like he had no fear of snakes, wild animals, demons, and hungry ghosts, etc. So, since Ashwatthama is one of the 7 Chiranjeevis, the jewel was a mechanism through which he was to survive until the end of current Kali Yuga. So, because that is taken out by Arjuna now, so now he's he lost his body luster and is as good as his invincibility is lost because of removing the jewel from his head. That's what it says.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So he lost his special powers, whatever he had.
But actually, probably that is so. I mean, I just want to ask you, that is so. Then, why did this happen at all? When the jewel was there, he shouldn't have suffered so much of. Suffering should not have been there for him, no? Should have
No,
been
he has become egoistic because of that boon he had. Because of that, he did all these things. Could be. That's the reason.
Probably.
He's misused his position.
Misuses
Yes,
his
misuse.
privileges,
Yes.
actually.
Privilege.
So all his privileges are of no use.
And Srila Prabhupada has written in a place, Prabhuji, that those who have sons are not widows.
Hmm.
I've read in some
Hmm.
the widows.
Actually, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Pranam. Prabhuji,
Hare
actually,
Krishna,
what
okay.
happened, what I feel, that Ashwatthama did such a Jaganya Aparad. So, Krishna, Bhima, Arjuna, everybody wants to kill him. But because a creepy has no purpose of life, so Draupadi has squeezed her. And to punish her, they have taken this jewel out, so that lifelong he will punish. Lifelong, today he has to suffer for dying. See, if we are killing one person, it will just be momentary. But he has to think, oh, I did this much wrong things, so it's happened to me. So every day he is dying now. And Sati Partha, what I feel, before it was voluntarily, because if a woman has no purpose of life, then she is just going along with her husband fire and making Sati. But nowadays in Kali Yuga, what happened? People are forcing women without they have purpose or no, there's nothing, no question. Simply her husband died, means she has put into fire. So that way is stopped by our reformers and all. So this is actually it should be voluntarily accepted, chosen by the women. But in this Kali Yuga, they forcefully asked to just go and end your life like that. I feel so, Prabhuji. If I am mistaken, please correct me.
Yes, Prabhuji. It became a social evil, so it has to be banned.
Like earlier, the wife used to love the husband so much that once they lost their husband, they felt there was no meaning in their life. So that's why they accompanied their husband also, which was what I. And then later on, what so happened that when the wife don't want to follow the husband, they were forced, and that's why the ban of abolition of sati took place. Yes, and in history we have William Bentix and all of them going against.
Something to say here, Mataji. I feel those days after the husband left, the people at home, they would torture the lady, as an ill-omened person, and the torture was much worse than I think ending herself. So she was an outcast after losing the husband. So probably that was the reason why she chose this path.
Okay, we'll end, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji, please let us know the sloka numbers which are coming for this unit.
For tomorrow, so basically whatever we have done today, please add 15 slokas approximately from each day. So Prabhu has.
Mataji, it should be 1.7.46 to 1.7.52.
Yeah. And I've just dropped a message related to Prabhu. Just one announcement I'll make, just quickly, 1 minute. Hare
No, I
Krishna.
believe you can continue, Mataji.
Sure, Prabhu. Sure. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Yeah, thank
Hare
you very
Krishna,
much.
Prabhuji.
Dr.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Thank you so much. Wish you a very happy Krishna conscious New Year, Prabhu.
New Year,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
Thank you,
Krishna
Mataji.
Happy New
Prabhuji.
Year,
Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Hare
Happy New Year,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Happy New Year, Prabhuji. Thank you. Happy New Year, Prabhuji.
Happy New Year,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna,
Happy New Year.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So very quickly, couple
Hare
of
Krishna,
announcements.
Mataji. Thank you so much for your presence.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji.
Okay, very quickly, a lot of messages are pouring down on my private message. So I thought I'll take this opportunity to answer 3-4 questions. The first thing before I answer your questions is I thought admins are, they are posting attendance link at a specific time. So we have requested them to post it at various times because we are supposed to be in the class between 8 to 9:30. Technically with videos on, but I understand off sometime, we'll be driving or we'll be late, that's fine. But attendance is compulsory. So we try and post only after the first 15 minutes. But many times they keep asking. And some of us, we notice that many of them are just entering at 9 o'clock. The idea of Bhakti Vaibhav is to do it in a fast track, but to do it genuinely in a fast track. So we cannot do a fast shortcut out of the fast track. So my humble request is please be present at 8 sharp and you can leave by 9:30 sharp. One. Second is the question shlokas are there in the Q&A which I have posted. The closed book exams, model questions are also there. You will be having your closed book exam on the Mohandas Prabhu, is it 18th or 24th?
18th open book, I think, Mataji. Let us submit open book.
24th, Mataji.
CBA
Okay.
24th month.
Yeah, 24th. Thank you so much. 24th is
CBA
closed book.
24th.
24th, right? So 24th, as usual, same time, 8 to 9:30. So this is one. Your open book will be, yes, somebody asked me, can I open and see? Yes, open book is you can open and see and write. It'll be more thematic questions. We will give you the questions in advance. So probably the early week or sometime this week, we will give you the questions. You can prepare notes and we will share the link and you can upload it. So this is how it is.
How many words?
We will, I think about 1,000 to 1,500 words. Priyadarshini Mataji,
Yeah.
is that you? You don't have to submit. You already submitted. You relax.
Okay. Now, but that shloka exam we have to take tomorrow. Tomorrow is an exam.
That is for fast track. You've already done. So you just.
Okay.
So I don't think anything to do with fast track.
Okay. Yeah.
Till you finish your first canto. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Is there any other doubts you all have?
Mataji, how many, like you said, the slokas are in the question? Fast track.
It is drafted. What are the very important slokas? What are, those kind of things are already put in.
So which are coming? Like from here, there are important slokas and very important slokas.
Yeah. So basically, all slokas are compulsory. But what we are trying to do is both important, very important slokas. The very, very important slokas alone learn and keep so that we'll try and see if we can cover it that first. Because of the time, right? So you won't be able to by heart too many shlokas. So that is the idea.
Those who completed.
So which are the important ones?
Can you please see the Q&A, Mataji? I'm telling time in, time out the same thing. Open the Q&A and please go through that. Very clearly, we have mentioned it there.
Okay, so it's like 7, 4, 7, 5, 7, 6, 7, 7.
Exactly. So please go through that.
So many,
these
many, Mataji.
Huh.
These many.
Too many are there. I will share the Bhakti Vaibhav book, which I've already shared. Those many slokas were there for all the regular students. For you, it's a concession. That is why very few have been given. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, do we have to write by hand or like, can we type also?
Yeah, you can type, you can, you can type, you can handwrite, you can do all of it.
Both for closed and open?
Yeah.
No exams for
Bhakti Vaibhav.
Hare Krishna.
Sorry, one at a time. No
Krishna,
exam.
Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
This open book, that is assessment, or we have to write like exam?
What is the difference?
Let's keeping the book open. We have to
Open
write,
book is
or
keeping
at
the book
home.
open only. Open book is to keep the
Open
book
only.
open and only,
Okay,
right?
like exam. That is between 8 to 9. There is a
No,
this
no,
thing,
no, no,
no?
no, 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 no,
Time
no. We
limit.
will give you the question paper like your oral. You will write and submit.
Okay.
Those who already
Group
completed
has
exams, so Mataji, in Bhakti Vaibhava, no need to give exams, right?
Which language?
English.
Yeah, Pran Chaitanya Prabhu batch.
It's Pran Chaitanya Prabhu.
You have to give for first
How
canto.
about-
We don't have, 1 second, Mataji. First canto we don't have to give, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
How about Kannada batch, Mataji? We are
Mataji,
also exempted.
I
no,
don't
Mataji?
know specifically. I think she is asking me because I'm an admin of that group for that reason.
Okay.
So the other languages, you'll have to come back and give me the scores. English, Bhakti Vaibhav, Pran Chaitanya Prabhu's batch, since I am the admin and I'm managing, I will be able to address. Other languages, we will go only by the scores which we have received. So you should know
Yeah,
what
received.
exams you have written, right? So if you have already written first 10 chapters, then you don't give exam. So we don't want to make any announcement for any language. It is more to do with your session, because even in class, Pran Chaitanya Prabhu's class is different. Aishwarya Mataji's session is different. So each sessions will vary. So this was specifically related to that. Hare Krishna.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
Chitra
Hare
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Wish you all a very, very happy Krishna conscious New Year. I don't know whether all were there when I
Thank you,
wished you all.
thank you.
Thank you so much,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Wish
We
you
met
the same,
earlier.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji.
Yes, Chitra.
Wish
Yes,
you the same,
This is
Mataji.
Ramarajan.
Thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yes,
You
Ravi?
answered me, no? You have answered
Everybody's-
me.
You answer, Acha. Okay, then you can lower the hand. So anybody
Mataji,
else?
this is
Yes, Prabhu.
Ramarajan. For open book exam, any question and answers, questions is there? Open
We
book
will
exam.
try and send you the model, Prabhu. But anyway, we will be sharing the question, right? So what we are trying to tell is, what is the point in somebody asked me this also. Why do we need a model? We are going to give you the answer only. We're going to give you the question, not the answer, I mean.
Yes.
So we are going to tell you the question, and it's not that I'm going to invigilate that. I'm going to give it to you, and you'll have time, so you can choose. I mean, you can choose as in you'll have a week's time to write the exam. Mohandas Prabhu, can you just remind me, in a couple of days we will launch the couple of questions. I think you have the questions. You can go ahead and post it.
Yeah. Yes.
In the group.
Because you already given for closed book, but for open book, what is the model? That's why I asked. No problem.
Model is about 1,000 to 1,500 words you can write. And we will send you the questions, couple of questions which you can select between, the 1 to 5 and 5 to 9. I think you have to write. Mohandas Prabhu, is it one question or two questions, Prabhu?
Okay.
One question.
One
When is
question.
it?
So we'll give you choice, two choices, so you can select one of them. Deadline is 18th, so we'll give you a week's time, Prabhu.
So when is the
So
exam?
it's an assignment basically, Mataji.
Like assignment.
When is the exam? Open book?
Open book is 18. It's not an exam. You can just write in the house and submit us.
Okay.
You can open
thank
the book. You can open the book, close the video, close your eyes, or open your eyes and submit. So no issues.
Okay, Mataji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, Hare
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, Gita here. Just to be clear, we don't have to sit in class like an exam and write, is it? Or
No, Mataji.
we can.
For the open book, you can write and submit it. You can upload it. You don't have to come to the class. Don't worry.
Okay, Mataji. Yeah. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. No problem.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Attendance
Mataji.
link will not be posted again and again. It will be posted only once in a day. If you miss marking the attendance, we do not have the access to go and mark for the previous day. In fact, I missed marking one day. Neither can I mark for the day which I have missed. Hare Krishna. We don't have the access. The system is done that way. Yes.
Hare Krishna,
Jyoti
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
In our BV, we've already given presentations also on chapters, PPT. So how does...
Oh, Mataji, for which one?
For Canto 1.
Have you completed Canto 1?
No, some part is left.
So I won't know which part is left. So you give me the marks, then you don't have to write. If you don't give me the marks, then you'll have to write. So we'll go by that.
It's the PPT presentations which we have given. It's not the closed book or the open book. That marks are also there, and the PPT presentations which are there, we've done that also in Aishwarya
That is-
Mataji's class.
Very nice. So whichever exam you've done, I don't want to go specific. I'm repeating it again and again. I can't
Okay.
tell whose class what you all have done, right? So there are like 12 batches going on across languages. My only request is whether oral is completed, your teacher gives me mark, we will upload it. If the first 5 chapters we have the answers, we'll upload. It is your prudence to make sure that the papers are corrected, it's handed over to us. We will not be able to follow up because we cannot keep track. Only with Pran Chaitanya Prabhu's class, I'm answering this because I'm an admin over there and I'm managing that. So I'm able to answer that. But for other languages, I will not have control because the control is not centralized. That is what I'm saying.
Okay. Mataji, I just questioned because you were mentioning about open book, closed book, and shloka, but not and written exam, but not about this PowerPoint presentations that we did. So I
PowerPoint presentation will come later. We have still not come there. It's a long way to go.
Okay, but as we have already done in Bhakti Vaibhav, so that is what I wanted to confirm, that it is also a part
Very
of
nice.
that assessment.
PowerPoint presentation, I don't remember doing
It
that.
is there, Mataji, in the
We haven't done it, but we are
class.
supposed to
No,
do
but
now.
that is after the first canto only. No, it will not come now. Prabhu, have a look. I don't know. Lalita Mataji, I
it
don't
won't
remember.
come. It won't come now, Mataji.
It won't come now. That is what I'm saying. Because I think we redid the module so many times. It's only after the first module. Hare Krishna. I mean, first module as in first canto. The modules are varying from one language to one of each one of them. Hare Krishna. Yes, Neeta Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Sadha Pranam.
Yes.
Mataji, we are supposed to give you marks to you, right? Only marks to you or the corrected answer sheet? Because we haven't received the corrected answer sheet from Aishwarya Mataji.
No, if she gives us the mark, it's fine for me. Answer sheets are for you all. For us, the moment we get the marks, we'll have it uploaded.
Because I have already done first 7 chapters, Mataji.
No
Along with
problem.
shlokas.
So basically, if you've already done 7 chapters, we will be able to take only count of 5. For this exam, you have to prepare. Because you have not done 8, 9, 10. Na? So this will cover 8, 9, 10.
Right. And Mataji, we have not done any open book also. So that too we have to cover.
You have to do. So that is what I'm saying. So because you're the one, you're the best judge for what you have done. Correct.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you,
Many of you all
Mataji.
have told on emergency, if you miss the exam, when will you give the exam? If you miss the exam on an emergency schedule, then we'll probably try and see if we can accommodate it on the which is the open. Sorry, I think it's on the 24th. So after the 24th, maybe we'll give a little more time for those who have missed out that exam. Will be able to write on the 24th. That's
Exam is on 24th, Mataji. Written exam.
Yes.
Mataji, I'm going to Mayapur.
Very nice. So you miss it and you'll write along with the next module.
Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Pranams.
Yeah. Please ask Madhav, Radharani and Nitai Chaitanya Prabhu on our behalf when you go to Mayapur. Hare Krishna.
Sure, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Actually, we have to send the written exam, we people, Pran Chaitanya Prabhu's batch, and then fill the form, no? Yeah, and I think as we did for the orals.
Yes.
That
No, not required. We will take the marks.
Okay.
Oral, we'll come back to you on that, Mataji. Written, that's a good point actually. Let me just come back. Written, if the marks are already there, because for us we'll know, but for some of them they will not know. So we will just tell marks. We'll do that. Hare Krishna.
Let us know if we have to fill any link.
If there is any link, we'll tell you.
Yeah.
A good point.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, everybody is asking about shloka. I think it is to memorize, not for closed book or open book exam, right, Mataji?
Yeah, very much.
Okay, I was clear about it, but I got confused why everybody is asking about it. So thank you so much, Mataji.
Mataji, any sloka test coming?
Slokas will always be coming.
No, we have done up to 5th chapter. Now.
Yeah, Prabhu. You will have, I don't remember by heart, but 5th chapter you've completed, right? Atma Ramasya Muniya, that and all you will finish. I don't think there is something in 6th, 7th, I don't know, but 8th chapter it will be there. Janmaishwarya Shruta Shri Bir Yedamana Madapuma Neva Hatya Bivatum Vai Twama Kinchana Gocham. Yes. Kunti prayers and all will cover. It will come. That is the only thing I remember.
Aparama is in chapter 7.
No, Ashwatthama is 7, but you will be
Mataji, we
having the
haven't
exam.
done 5 yet. We haven't done 5th chapter shlokas yet.
No, we did not do that because on purpose, first time we gave a little bit of concession. Now we will accommodate because
Okay.
between 6 to 10 we are not having. So your 5th chapter we will pull in here. So I'll mention that Atma Ramasya Munya, that sloka, Janma Ishwarya Shuddha Shribir, all those slokas we will drop a message. So you all can prepare and we will give an upload link. Mohandas Prabhu, sloka upload also, we can have it around, when do you want? By before 30th, should we put 30th as the sloka link? Or you want it earlier? You all tell me you want it on the 12th or the 30th?